Hello guys, this is the Block and welcome to another episode of Minecraft FTB tutorial. This time I'll be showing you guys how to make an automated ore processor. So what we'll be using mainly are industrial craft items, so let's get started. So what we need is some power supply. Obviously if you were to build a base you would need some sort of power supply to supply power to all your machinery. We've used some high voltage solar array connected to an MFSU which is full right now, which is connected to some transformer. So whatever setup you have at base to supply power is fine, as long as we have enough power to be supplied to our machinery. So I'll just demonstrate here real quick on how this machinery works. So if I were to put some iron ores in here and activate the switch, it would pump up iron ores straight into this pipe down into this macerator here, which I'll switch this on, and this macerator will macerate the ores into dust. I'll just make this real quick. Put one in, so that will macerate into dust. Wait, no, never mind. An iron is coming up anyway. So it'll macerate that iron ore into dust, into two dust actually. And that two dust will travel through this pipe into a furnace. In this case I'm using an induction furnace since it's a lot faster than a normal furnace. This will smelt the dust into ingots, which will be stored in this chest. So let's take a look at one, which is currently 3 of them getting macerated. So we'll speed up this process by putting 8 overclockers into the macerator. So we've got an iron dust here, 9 of them, and as you can see they're moving through the pipes into the induction furnace. So we'll have to wait for that to arrive into the induction furnace. And quickly, maybe I should have ran this a few seconds earlier anyway. So yeah, so once it gets into the induction furnace, it'll be smelted into ingots, which you can see is now traveling into this chest. And ta-da! We've got iron ingots for you guys to use. And of course you can use macerators or even extractors or even recyclers to automate any process, but usually they're almost the same as this. So why don't I show you guys how to build a automated ore processor. So what you would need is cables, any type of cable that's capable of transmitting power from your power supply to your machinery. I suggest using the glass fiber cable, although you need diamond to make this, but they are worth it since power loss is very low on long distance, since I'm willing to bet that your power supply will be quite far from your machinery. So what you need to do is hook up your power somewhere to wherever you need it to be and put down, in this case I'm going to put down a macerator. So this macerator will be powered by those power supply here, and we're going to need to pump stuff into it. So what we'll need is, since that's quite blocking it. Alright, so what you need is some piping, and depending on your room layout there'll be different, oops, that wasn't it. So what you need to do is just bring it somewhere and put down a chest. And break the one above the chest and put a wooden transport pipe. A wooden transport pipe will transport stuff out of a chest and into here. A cobblestone transport pipe only transports stuff. It will not suck stuff out of a chest, for example. And okay, after that you would need to suck stuff out of the macerator. In this case, such this, we have iron dust and we need to suck this out and straight into the induction furnace. So we need a wooden transport pipe here, a stone transport pipe, and you need to move this up 1 level and 2 levels in front, and then you can put your induction furnace, since it needs to be fed into the top slot. So once you put that there, again you will need another wooden transport pipe to take out stuff from in the furnace straight into a chest. So put down a stone transport pipe and put down a chest to collect the stuff. As you can see, that's a very straightforward arrangement. You can just arrange this way, or if your room is not long enough you can, bend it sideways or down, up, according to you, according to how your layout is. And now what we need is some Redstone Engine, and let me get this real quick. Yeah, why not? So I've gotten some stone which I will replace the wire with. So you will need a Redstone Engine to work the wooden transport pipe, since it needs to run. So I suggest you put one Redstone Engine on each of the wooden transport pipe. Now what you need to do next is put a lever next to the power Redstone Engine. On each of the Redstone Engine, you can put it down like that. And alright, so in Induction Furnace, I suggest you put a lever between the Redstone Engine and the Induction Furnace. So when I activate this lever, it will heat up the Induction Furnace. I'm sorry, I did not power the Induction Furnace. That was dumb. Alright, so simple enough. So I've powered the Induction Furnace, and without this lever, this will not heat up. As you can see, heat is 0%, but if I were to activate this lever, it will heat the Induction Furnace up. And the reason you want it to heat up even when there's no item in it is because a 100% heat Induction Furnace is a lot faster than in this case 2%. Let me just show you real quick. One of this gold ore takes forever to be smelted. So yeah, trust me, if I were to put one in here right now, it will be smelted almost instantly. So yeah guys, make sure you keep the heat at almost 100% all the time. And since you switch this on, this will power the Redstone Engine as well. So now we've got an automated ore processor, which you can now put stuff into a chest, such as the gold ores, and be transported into the macerator to be macerated into dust, which will be smelted by the Induction Furnace, which will be fed into this chest. Obviously you can link up this pipe to just store everything into one chest if you would like to, but in this tutorial I'll just separate them out for you guys. What you would want to make is Overclockers Upgrade. As you can see, I've put in one stack of item in here, so this machine would not overflow. But if you put 8 overclockers in, it would almost instantly macerate the ores into dust. What this will mean is that this box here will never be full, or will never be full with 64 block of item, because if it was full, any item trying to get in would be kicked out and fall to the ground, which would despawn after 5 minutes. So and that is also why we make sure our Induction Furnace was at 100% heat, so that no item would overflow and be kicked onto the ground. So do keep in mind that items can overflow if the slot for it is full and the pipe is still feeding stuff through. So make sure you keep only one stack of stuff in here, or you know, just manage your stuff. It's not fully automated in that sense that you still need to monitor it, but it's a lot faster than you trying to pick up stuff and put in a macerator and then manually pick it up and put in Induction Furnace, then manually pick it up and put it in a chest. So yeah, so let's take a look at our iron. So it's been doing well. It's been having 64 this 94 iron ingots. Since we have put in one stack of iron ore, we should get back 2 stacks of iron ingots. So and that's it for my automated ore processors. Hope you guys enjoyed it and found it useful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like rating and probably subscribe for future episodes. Let me know in the comments of what video you want me to do next, if you want something specific, and I'll try to do it for you guys. But other than that, peace out.